Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today we're doing something completely different, just for a bit of a hoot. We're going to start up a study level 737 from Cold and Dark, and we're going to program the FMC ready for our flight, a basic flight plan into the FMC, all in around 10 minutes. Okay, just to prove that you don't need to spend 20 or 40 minutes playing around with switches and buttons. You can kick the tires and light the fires and get up and fly. Forget about correct procedures and all those good things you're supposed to do. Okay, this is rough and ready and up and flying. Right, first let's get going. In around about 10 minutes, I think. Around about, give or take. Okay, throttles are on idle, flaps are up, park brake is on, gear lever is down. So let's come up here, we'll turn on the power, turn on some fuel at the aft of the plane, and we'll turn on the APU switch here, hold that down until that needle activates. Hopefully it will activate. Come on, come on, there we go. Gonna hold the needle down till it gets to about 4. Okay, there we are, that's activated there now. I'm gonna wait for that blue light to come on there. So our APU will be on and underway. There it is, you can see it's hot there, firing out the hot air there. So it is underway there. There's a few things we can't rush. We've got to wait for a couple of things to happen. We could be doing other stuff at the same time, I guess. There we go, it's on there now. So we can turn on the APU bleed, turn on both the APU master switches there. Right, now we're going to get the engines started. No mucking around here. We're not going to talk to air traffic control or no correct procedures or checklists. I'm going to turn on the isolation valve. I'm not going to turn on the packs at this stage. We're going to go down here. The right engine will flick around to the left. And we'll come down here, we'll wait for this number to roll up to 25. There we go. We will add fuel and bring the right throttle up to idle. And that will fire into life there. While we're down here, we'll get the auto brake and RTO mode ready to take off, and we'll set our flaps. No, we won't set our flaps yet. Okay, so that engine's running fine, flicked itself back there, the switch off valve. Left engine will turn around to ground, and we'll come down and watch those numbers fire up. Here they come. We'll wait for that to get up to 25, 26. 26. Okay, we will add fuel to that engine, bring that up to idle. Now we can come down here. Going to check our ground services. We'll open our doors. No, we don't want to open. Set chocks in place. Doors won't open, that's fine. It's all an extra, we weren't going to do that anyway. Okay, so engines are all good and stable. We can come up here and we can turn on our generators. We can turn off the APU bleed. And we're going to switch our engine start switches round to continuous. Going to put on our down here our light, our strobe light, put it to steady. Going to turn on our packs and bring our air conditioning up so we've got some air through the cabin. Just put it on, leave it on auto. They're on auto at the moment, so that is fine. I'm going to put our alignment round to navigation. We're going to turn on our yaw damper. Now, while our engines are running away there, we're going to come down here and do the work on our FMC. FMC position in it. There, we'll bring that down to there. Okay, route. Now you've got to have your flight plan already. I'm going to do one that I have on the screen here so it's nice and fast for the video purpose of the video. Okay, KS origin, okay, clear, okay, KSAN there, and up here we're going to KLAX and there. Okay, execute. Okay, departure and arrival. Depart KSN, runway 27. Departure and arrival at KLX. We're going to depart at runway 06 right. Okay, let's execute that. Okay, our legs. Okay. Okay, our waypoints. Let's put our waypoints in here. We're going to put in Albas, ALBAS, Albas in there. Then we're going to put in Crispy, KRSPI, KRSPI. We're going to put that in there. Takes the place of that discontinuity. And then we want OTs, so I'm going to click on OTs, click on the discontinuity, and it will swap it over. And then we've got Guppy, and I'm going to execute that, seeing the light is on. So we've got Guppy, next page, runway 06. Got a couple of extra ones here we don't need, so I'm going to try and delete those two. Okay, execute. Previous page. Okay, so there's our flight plan all done, and there's our waypoints. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next page. 4 waypoints, and then we're on to our runway for our ILS approach. So that is all in there. If we go up here to our flight plan, we switch this over to plan. There's plan, zoom out. There we go, we can see our flight plan is in there with our waypoints. So that is all good. So our FMC is done with our flight plan. Our engines are running. We have put on our taxi lights. We've turned off the APU bleed, so that is good. Our air is on. Our fuel switches are on. Generators are on. Up here, our yaw damper is on. We can turn on our de-ice. Okay, we turn on our heat probes up there. We can turn on our standby power. Okay, that is it. We are ready to taxi. We check also our moving surfaces. Okay, check our moving surfaces. Check our rudder there. Our rudders are good. Reverse throttle. Yes. And our flaps are good. Air brakes are good. All done. Okay, bang, we are ready for taxi. Stop the clock. Well, that's about it, guys. About 10 to 15 minutes and we are ready to go. Now, I know there was nothing done correctly there. There are probably things I missed as well. But I just wanted to see how quickly I could start up a study level plane, get it ready to fly, and get my flight plan into the FMC. That's all it was, nothing else, okay? So don't take it too seriously. But you don't have to spend 30-40 minutes on the ground. Obviously you can with the FMC. There's a lot more details, a lot more intricacy, a lot more things you can do on there. You can program all your altitudes and your speeds and your flaps and your fuel weights, and everything can go into the FMC. So I didn't do any of that, and I don't know how to do a lot of that, to be honest. I just know the basics. But there we go. Even with the checklists, before startup, after startup checklists, taxiing checklists, you can do all that. You can get as involved as you want, but you can also keep it as fast and as simple as you want as well. Okay, stay safe, guys. I'm busy flying today. I'm going to do another flying video from A to B, probably today. I think it should be up today or tomorrow. Stay safe, keep well, be happy, enjoy your flying. Ciao.